Traces is finally back with its second series, and the stakes are now much higher as our favorite forensic scientists investigate a sinister bombing. We also get a deeper look into their personal lives and complicated relationship dynamics in Series 2. However, while those elements of the show are fascinating, you may be wondering about the personal lives and relationships of the cast in real life. So here's all you need to know about the cast of Traces. First, we have Molly Windsor as Emma Hedges. Molly Windsor plays the main character of the show, Emma Hedges, whose storyline revolves around her uncovering the mystery behind her mother's murder. Born in Nottinghamshire, UK on June 19, 1997, she's currently 24 years old and has already made her mark within the entertainment industry. While her role in Traces can be pretty straightforward at times, she's no stranger to acting unhinged or wild. If you're a fan of hers, you probably already know about her great work in other TV shows, like Three Girls and Cheat, with the latter really displaying her acting range. And thanks to these bold and provocative performances, she has racked up multiple BAFTA awards in 2017 and 2018. We know that she likes challenging roles in her TV shows, but what is she like in real life? Well, just as you'd expect, full of life and ever carefree. She actively posts on social media and doesn't shy away from showing off her passions, one of which is music. And this is probably one of the many reasons why she's with her current boyfriend, Jake Graham, who's part of a rock band called Toxic Federation. The couple is seen together regularly at events and award shows. As she made her acting debut at the young age of 10, it's not like she's new to this business either, so she's always ready to own the spotlight, repping designer dresses and doing a lot of brand endorsements as well. Up next, Laura Fraser as Professor Sarah Gordon. Laura Fraser plays the role of Emma's boss, Professor Sarah Gordon, at the Forensic Institute. She's one of the more prolific actors in the show, as her acting career began well over 20 years ago. Born in Scotland on July 24, 1975, she got her big break into the world of acting in 1996 with the BBC series Neverwhere. She then went on to chart an illustrious path through the industry, starring in many critically acclaimed movies and shows. Most people these days, however, know her from her role as Lydia Rodarte Quayle in the final season of Breaking Bad, which is arguably one of the greatest TV shows of all time. Despite her wide range of roles and a very long career, she's really good at staying away from any controversy or rumor and is purely focused on her work. In fact, when it was disclosed that she even refrains from drinking alcohol, all we could say was fair enough. And much like her attitude towards her work, she's also as normal as it gets in her personal life. She's been married to the actor Karl Geary since 2003, with the pair having one son and a daughter together. They tend to keep their personal life fairly private, though. Then we have Michael Nardone as Neil McKibben. Michael plays the role of Detective Inspector Neil McKibben in Traces. He's initially brought in as Professor Sarah Gordon's friend to help with the investigation, but their friendship soon turns into romance. However, since both of them are already married, things get a bit complicated. The real romantic life of Michael Nardone is the complete polar opposite of that of his character, though. Married to his high school sweetheart Natalie right after graduation, the couple has 4 children together and lives happily in Edinburgh, Scotland. The 55-year-old's acting career has not been as smooth sailing as his relationship. Most well known for his roles in Rome, Line of Duty, and Dune, his acting career started at theaters over 30 years ago. Despite playing some fantastic roles, he has had some rough patches as well, struggling to find work at times. Not only that, but he also had to get cheekbone and eye socket reconstruction surgery after being assaulted in a bar. So times have been tough in the past, but he seems to be doing well now, and we wish nothing but the best for our favorite detective. Next on the list is Jennifer Spence as Professor Kathy Torrance. And rounding out the trio of forensic professionals, Jennifer Spence plays the role of Professor Kathy Torrance in Traces. Born on January 22, 1977, she was raised in Canada, with her Asian heritage coming from her mother's side, who is a third-generation Japanese-Canadian. Much like her colleague Laura Fraser, Jennifer has also had a pretty long acting career, starting way back in the mid-90s. And while her roles in films have been few and far between, her TV acting portfolio is still very impressive. As for her personal life, she also likes to keep things low-key and tends to stay out of the limelight. If you were curious about her dating life, it also follows the same trend. The 45-year-old started dating the actor and filmmaker Benjamin Ratner in 2011, and the pair has been married since. And it seems like they have pretty good chemistry, as she has also starred in one of her husband's feature films, Downriver, in 2013. Now we have Martin Compston as Daniel McAfee. Daniel McAfee is the love interest of Emma in Traces, and Martin Compston does a great job of portraying the character. Born on the 8th of May, 1984, the 37-year-old's acting career has lasted for 2 decades. If you're caught up on Traces, you know that the relationship between Daniel and Emma gets complicated during Series 2. However, while his role in Traces is important, he is more well-known for playing DS Steve Arnott in The Line of Duty. And in that show, he is always rotating through different romantic flings. There's nothing complicated about his relationship in real life, though. He's been happily married to American actress and real estate agent Tiana Chanel Flynn since 2016, with the couple having one son named Brody. They met each other in the Hudson Hotel in LA, where Tiana was working as a nightclub manager at the time. And while they tend to keep their relationship private, Martin does like to bring his wife into his shows for cameo appearances. His passions are not limited to acting, though, as he is also a big football fan and has even played professionally in the Scottish Football League 2nd Division with Greenock Morton. Up next, John Gordon Sinclair as Drew Cubbin. John Gordon Sinclair plays the role of Emma's father, Drew Cubbin, in Traces. Born on the 4th of February, 1962, the 60-year-old Scottish actor has had a long and illustrious career, with over 50 acting credits dating back as far as 1980. Acting isn't his only forte, however, as he has also written and published a novel called 70 x 7. And other than appearing in TV shows and movies, he also appeared in the 1982 Scottish World Cup anthem, We Have a Dream, a song that reached number 5 on the UK charts. And if you're wondering about his personal life, he's been happily married to Shauna McKeon, who's a doctor, with the couple having 2 daughters together. And now, Vincent Regan as Phil McAfee. Born on the 16th of May, 1965, Vincent Regan plays the role of Phil McAfee, the father of Daniel McAfee in Traces. And if you've watched the show thus far, you know that his character has some dark secrets. However, Traces is only one of over 100 TV shows and movies that Vincent has starred in. The 56-year-old Welsh actor has had a long acting career, making appearances in blockbuster movies like 300, Troy, Clash of the Titans, and Lockout. He's currently married to British actor Emilia Curtis, who is known for her role as Vicky Lovejoy in Lovejoy. Together, the couple has a daughter and a son. However, he also has a daughter named Chloe with Alexandra Pell, whom he dated before meeting his wife Amelia. Lastly, Anna Leong Brophy as Louise Chu Jones. Anna Leong Brophy plays the role of Emma's colleague at CIFA, working in the forensic lab. Born and raised in London, she doesn't like letting the public know about her personal life and remains tight-lipped about her details. And while her role in Traces is rather minor, she is set to play a big role in Netflix's Shadow and Bone Season 2. Her acting prowess isn't limited to TV, though, as she has also starred in video games, audiobooks, and plays. Not only that, but she also runs a comedy podcast with Emily Lloyd Saney called Still Legit. As for her dating life, she's most probably single, as there is no indication of her being in a relationship on her socials or in real life. And even if she was committed, she probably wouldn't disclose it in public, as she's super protective of her personal life. That's a wrap for this video. Did you expect the cast of Traces to have such simple and non-glamorous lives? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.